Hello everyone. Uh, Welcome again to Management Study. And today we are going to discuss unit number 4, which is strategic marketing. So, when you combine strategy with marketing, that becomes the strategic marketing. Strategic management is also a different subject of management domain, and marketing is also a different domain of management subject. But when you combine this both and you do marketing strategically, that is called strategic marketing. Okay, so in this unit, we are going to do how to do strategic marketing for your product or services. What are the strategies that you can use to, make your product better or service better, or you can present it in the greatest form in front of your customer. So let us see. So first of all, we are going to see the planning process. Okay, what is the strategic marketing planning process? So strategic marketing planning process is a structural approach that organization use to align marketing efforts with business goals. So it's a structured approach. Everything is planned in strategic marketing and it aligns business goal with the marketing efforts. It helps in identifying target markets, setting clear objectives, and formulating marketing strategy. So strategic marketing helps us to formulate marketing strategy that can be useful for market to market our product and services in the market. Mission and vision analysis. So before you start any firm or any organization or any company, you need to decide what is your mission, what is your vision. So there is a mission statement, there is a vision statement about your company. So that define the area in which your company are working, or the great vision that you are the why are you starting this company, and what is the you know it's a long term plan. So that is called mission and vision analysis. Understand the core purpose, which is mission, and long term goals, which is vision of the company. Ensure marketing strategy aligns with the broader organizational direction. So mission and vision statement are very useful in strategic management and strategic marketing as well. So then there is a situation analysis. In previous lectures, we have also seen about SWOT and PESTEL. So SWOT stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. It's a model which helps us to identify our brand's strengths and weaknesses, as well as it indicates us the future opportunities and upcoming threats that our brand or our product or services will get in the future. In the PESTEL model, so PESTEL stands, P stands for political, E stands for economic, S stands for social, T stands for technological, L stands for legal, and E stands for environmental. So these are the all the external environments which affect our company, brand, or product while we are going into the market. So we have to do both analysis. We have to perform SWOT analysis and we have to do PESTEL analysis. Now, in SWOT analysis, strengths and weaknesses are internal, okay? And in PESTEL analysis, everything is external factors that affect our product or services. So, strength and weaknesses can be determined and can be improved, okay? Because that is our internal aspect, okay? That is the internal aspect of our brand. So, in that, we have to evaluate our resources, we have to evaluate brand equity, we have to evaluate skills of our employee, etc. While the external analysis includes opportunities and threats. Okay, so opportunities are comes from market, and threats are also coming from market. So those things are not in our hand. So we have to plan accordingly. Also, the pestle, as I said earlier, it is also external factor. So for pestle as well, we have to make strategies differently. We have to analyze competitors, market trends, and customer behavior. Now, setting marketing objectives. Set SMART goals. Now, what is SMART stands for? So, SMART stands for specific. Our goal should be specific. M stands for measurable. It should be measurable. A stands for achievable. That means our goal should be achievable. It should be relevant and it should be time bound. That means we have to achieve something or some goal in a uh, predefined time period. Okay, if we are, extending that period, then of course we will not achieve in the time bound period, and it will take a long time to achieve certain goals. So here are the examples, like increase market share by 10% in 12 months, gain 5,000 new customers in 6 months. So these are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound goals. So we need to set goals like this example. Now, STP. STP stands for segmentation. In the previous lecture, we have already seen about segmentation. T stands for targeting and P stands for positioning. So in previous lecture, we have already seen about what is market segmentation, what is targeting, and what is positioning. Okay. So here we let's see what is it it means in the context of this chapter, in the context of strategic marketing. So first one is segment the market. That means identify groups based on demographics, psychographics, behavior, etc. So in which we have to identify the demographics of customers, what is the psychographic and what is the behavior, consumer behavior we need to identify. So age, gender, sex, all are the demographic elements. Psychography means what are their purchasing pattern, what are their buying pattern. So what is their you know overall behavior, that all included in psychographic and consumer behavior. Now the target the most profitable and reachable segments. So while you are segmenting your market and you are finding customers, so you have to target those customers who are most profitable and reachable segments. Okay. And then you have to position the brand uniquely in the minds of that customer. Okay. Marketing strategy development. Now in this, we are going to see that how we develop our marketing strategy from the 4 P's of the marketing and the 7 P's of the marketing. So 4 P is the traditional 4 P's of marketing, and the 7 P's in which additional 3 P's are added in a recent time. So what are those 4 P's? So product, price, place, and promotion are the traditional 4 P's, and the people, process, and physical evidence are the newly added P's. And all this combined into a 7 P's. So now you have a marketing mix of 7 P's. Earlier it was of 4 P's. Okay. So let us discuss one by one about the P's of marketing mix. First is product. What you are offering, features and benefits of your product. So suppose I am offering a pen, writing pen. So what are the features and benefits of that pen, using that pen? Now the second P is pricing strategy. So my pricing should be value based, and I should have to penetrate the market. So in the initial stage, if I you know if I stick to a low price, then I can easily penetrate the market. Now the place, distribution channels. How will I sell my pen? In online channel, in offline channel, or I will combine both the channels. The last four P is promotion, in which how will I do advertising of my pen? How will I use social media to market my pens? And how will I take a help of PR agency to market my pen? And the additional 3 P's are for the services. Suppose I am giving a service of, let's say, a restaurant. Okay, I'm a restaurant owner and I am serving food to people. Okay, so first is people, because I am serving food to people. What is process? To make a food, there is some kind of process involved. Okay, to make a great food, you need to hire chefs. You need all the raw materials and ingredients and all the masalas and all. So that is process. And the last one is physical evidence. So my restaurant is the physical evidence where people can come in and dine in. So that is called physical evidence. So that will the case of services. So in total, marketing mix has a 7 P's now: product, price, place, promotion, people, process, and physical evidence. Now implementation plan. Okay. We have to implement our marketing strategy. And how we will do that? Let us see. We have to assign roles, budget, and timelines. We have to develop action plans and schedule marketing campaigns. And we have to use project management tools to track execution of our marketing strategy. Then we have to do monitoring and controlling. We have to track KPIs. KPI stands for key performance indicators. ROI stands for return on investment. What is the engagement of our marketing campaign? What are the leads we have generated? What are the conversions? That means what are our potential customers that actually buy our product from online or social media channels. We have to make adjustments based on feedback and performance analytics. Okay. And we have to continuously improvement through learning and adaptation. So marketing strategy is not a process of starting and finishing. It's a process of continuous learning and adaptation. So that is monitoring and controlling. Now we will see competitor analysis. So for any brand or any business, competitors are there, and we have to analyze our competitors to know their next move, and according to that, we have to formulate strategy for ourselves as well. So in competitor analysis, we are going to identify our competitors. We are going to analyze them. We do backlinking and PR. Then we do ranking. Okay, and then we do benchmarking. So competitor analysis is a crucial part of strategic marketing, where a business identifies and evaluates its competitors to understand their strengths, weakness, strategies, and market positioning. That is clear to us. Now, what are the objectives of competitor analysis? Okay. So competitors are of two types: direct and indirect competitors. And after identifying direct and indirect competitors, we can easily understand competitors' strategies, which strategy they are using to market their product. Then we can evaluate competitors' strengths and weaknesses through SWOT analysis. Then we can discover market opportunities and threats, which is a part of SWOT analysis. And we can improve our own USP, which is unique selling proposition. Okay, that is different from brand to brand. Now, what are the steps in competitor analysis? The first step, as we all know, that we have to identify competitors. So there is one called direct competitors, which offer the same product and service to the same audience. Then there is the indirect competitors, which offer different solutions that satisfy the same need. Use tools like Google search, customer feedback, and industry report to identify your competitors. Okay. Now, let us understand this with an example. Okay. So if I am selling a pen, okay, I am selling a pen of a cello company, and my fellow competitor is also selling the pen of cello company. So that is called my direct competitor. But who is my indirect competitor? So somebody who is selling the pen of a different brand, let's say he is selling a pen of Dome's company, then he is my indirect competitor. So I will use tools like Google search, customer feedback, and industry reports to analyze these marketing strategies to sell the Dome's pen. Because in the market, Domes and Sego are two different brands and they are competing with each other. So it is better to know about your rival's competitor strategy. After identifying my competitor, I will do data collection. I will gather information on products and services. I will collect information on pricing strategy. I will collect information regarding marketing campaigns, distribution channels. What are customers said about that brand? So that is customer reviews, social media presence, and financial performance if available. So that is the second stage of competitor analysis. First, you need to identify your competitors and then you have to collect data. Now you have to analyze key areas. How you will analyze these key areas? So you use this framework called SWOT analysis. For each competitor, identify strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Use Porter's five forces model. In previous lecture, we already seen about the Porter's five forces model, but here let us see with example. Okay. So understanding competitive pressure. So first one is threat of new entrants. Okay. Sorry for the delay. Let us understand Porter's five forces model. Okay, in this, we have to first analyze the threat of new entrants. After that, we need to analyze bargaining power of buyers and then bargaining power of suppliers. Then we have to analyze about threat of substitutes. And then we have to analyze industry rivalry. So this is the famous Porter's five forces model that we going to discuss in this uh, marketing strategy unit. Okay. Then again, marketing mix. We earlier see about marketing mix. 4 Ps and 7 Ps. In case of services, there are 7 Ps. In case of a product, there are 4 Ps. Okay. So in this, they consider 4 Ps. We consider product. So product feature, pricing model, promotion strategies, and place and distribution tactics. Okay. And then we have to do benchmark performance analysis, which compares KPI, which is key performance indicators like market share. What is the market share of our rival or competitor? What are the customer satisfaction rate? What is the website traffic of our competitor? What is the engagement rates on social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and other social media platforms as well? Then we have to predict competitor moves. Okay, we have to analyze past behavior to anticipate product launches. Which are the product launches of a competitor did in the last 6 months to a year? We need to understand the expansion plans about our competitors. We need to check the pricing changes if our competitor changes prices. We have to also look for the new partnership. If our competitor makes a new partnership with other firm or brand, then we have to also check for that as well. Now we have to develop competitive marketing strategy and what insights we are going to use. So we use insights to differentiate our product and services. We have to target, understand, underserved customer segments, and we have adjust our pricing and promotion accordingly. Now, what are the tools for competitor analysis? Okay, we decided that we wanted to do our competitor analysis, but what are the tools for competitor analysis? So famously, it is SEMrush, which is, of course, good marketing, digital marketing tool. Ahrefs is also a good digital marketing tools, and SimilarWeb is also for digital competitors. So SEMrush and Ahrefs are keyword finders, as well as they are great digital marketing tools. Then we have to look for Google Trends and Google Errors. Then we have to look for Socialblade and BuzzSumo, which is social media analysis. This BuzzSumo is also famous for influencer marketing or influencer engagement rate and influencer analysis. So if you are doing an influencer marketing, then BuzzSumo is probably very helpful for you. Then Statista and CMIE, which is Center for Monitoring Indian Economy. So this CMIE provides data information regarding industry and economy. So this is a great tool for research and analysis. So CMIE is also very good resource to look for the industry data. And Statista is also a worldwide known best for industry related data or any other statistical data. So here is the example. If you are selling organic cow ghee, your competitors might be direct and indirect. So other organic cow ghee brands like Patanjali and Kapiva, and indirect like regular dairy brands like Amul and Govardhan. Okay. So you can compare their price, packaging, and customer reviews and online marketing strategy. Now, what are the marketing warfare strategies that we are going to discuss now? Marketing warfare strategies are competitive strategies inspired by military principles used by companies to gain advantage in a hostile or highly competitive market. These strategies help brand position themselves tactically in relation to the competitors. So marketing warfare strategy derives from the military strategy. Okay. And that will help brands to position themselves tactically in relation to their competitors. Now, what is the types of marketing warfare strategies? Okay. So first is defensive strategy, in which you will do defense of yourself. So used by market leaders to defend their position. And what is the goal of defensive strategy? Maintain dominance and prevent loss of market share. Okay. To maintain dominance in the market and we have to prevent our loss, we can go for the defensive strategy. What are the tactics in defensive strategy? So innovation to stay ahead, strengthening brand loyalty, legal protection like patents and trademarks, blocking competitors' distribution or ad channels. So these are all the defensive strategy, and these are good strategies to do. There is no wrong in blocking competitors' distribution or ad channels because it's a part of defensive strategy. So here you can't predict that this is not good. We are not following the ethical practices of trade and business. But in defensive strategy, in defensive marketing strategy, it's okay to block the competitors' distribution or ad channels. Then we are going to use offensive strategy used by challenger firms to attack market leaders, to gain market share by exploiting weakness of the leader. So there is a leader in the market in particular brand or product. And if you want to, gain your market share in that product or brand segment, then you will probably use offensive strategy to find out the weaknesses of the major brand that is in the market. So what are the tactics that are included in offensive strategy? So product improvement and innovation is there. Competitive pricing is there. Targeting unsatisfied or niche customer segments. You can do aggressive advertising to, make your brand reachable or, visible to the customers. So these all are the defensive strategies, offensive strategies that are used by the brands which are new to the market, and those brands which who wants to defend the leader of the market to brand which is already leader in the market. Then flanking strategy, target weaker or underserved market segments. What is the goal? The goal is to avoid direct competition and attack indirectly. So in this strategy, you will not directly attacking competitors, you will attack indirectly. So what are the tactics? You're targeting underserved geographies, like say a particular brand is only serving to urban consumers, then you can go for the rural consumers. You can focusing on a niche products, you customizing offering for a specific demographic, So this is flanking strategy. Guerrilla strategy used by small firms or startups with limited resources. What is the goal of guerrilla strategy? So the goal is to create disruption through innovation, surprise, and speed. So what are the tactics in guerrilla strategy, which is used by the brands? Is viral marketing, unconventional promotion, flash sale for time limited offers, and street and experimental marketing, experiential marketing. So these are the marketing tactics that will use by the guerrilla, that is used in the guerrilla strategy. And guerrilla strategy is used by the small firms and startups to create a disruption in the market. So it is probably for the new product and startups. Okay. With this, we are completing our unit number 4, which is marketing, strategic marketing or marketing strategy. In this unit, we have seen a lot of things. So we started with strategic marketing process, then we came to mission and vision analysis, then we came to situation analysis, in which we see the SWOT and tester analysis. Then we came to marketing objectives, segmenting, targeting, and positioning. Then we come to marketing development, we come to marketing mix. For product, it is 4 P, for services, it is 7 Ps. We came to implementation plan, we also see monitoring, controlling. Then we see the competitor analysis, in which we analyze our competitor. What are the objectives of competitor analysis? What are the steps included in the competitor analysis? Okay. Once you identify your competitor, you are gonna do collecting data. You will analyze key areas. Okay. You use marketing mix. You benchmark performance. You predict competitor move. Developing competitive strategy. Then we have seen tools for competitor analysis. Okay. Then we have seen marketing strategies, marketing warfare strategies. There are many types of marketing warfare strategies. First is defensive strategy, then offensive strategy, then flanking strategy, and guerrilla strategy. With this, we completed unit number 4. And unit number 5 is marketing product mix strategies. Okay. So we will see in the next lecture. Thank you.